Exercise should be specific to the goal that you have in mind. So if your goal is to play football, being good at skipping isn't really going to achieve a lot of that. You might get a little bit, but not a great deal. So your specific goal, if it's weight loss, then skipping will achieve a lot. You may have heard in today's world about interval training. That is the best way to train if you're looking for weight loss. I'll go into weight loss now for you just a little bit, because that's the most common goal. You'll find most people want to just enhance their life a little bit, have shed some pounds, some kilos, and live more comfortably, be able to do things, run for the bus, and not puff out, catch the bus. So if you want to do that, weights is essential. Weights versus cardio, weights will always win, but if you add a little bit of cardio, perhaps a minute in between, so 1, 2, 3 exercises in weight training and 1 minute of skipping, you're going to get there a lot faster if you want to trim up without too much modification to your diet. So metabolism is the most important thing. That's why we include a little bit of a high intensity training. Interval training came from CrossFit, the principle of CrossFit. CrossFit brought about a lot of injuries for people because it was made more for the elite athlete. It was brought out of the Olympic power lifts and other elite sports and thrown together. So if your genes are up to it and you don't have any injuries, you'll do fine with CrossFit training. But interval training with a little bit of high intensity, whether it be skipping, jogging on the spot, calisthenics, open hand boxing so that you don't cut your knuckles, all of those things in between your weight training is going to work very well. Weight training, I repeat, is essential. Short message for you today, just a little bit of guidance on weight loss and dispelling some of the myths. There are many myths about exercise. Make sure you stretch at the end, make sure you warm up correctly at first with a little bit of light stretching with the muscles that you're specifically going to use. And remember, begin with the goal. What do you want to achieve? And then design backwards. Design the training to meet that goal. Don't go into some sort of training because you think, well, it's popular, and then end up somewhere where you didn't really want to be, or even worse, with an injury. Another thing, this smaller little part of the message, this here is a mechanical watch. Use a mechanical watch. I'm seeing a lot of people walk into gymnasiums with iPhone watches and smart watches of all types. They've replaced now the polar heart rate monitor. A good thing to be wearing it while you're measuring your heart rate, but if you're not doing that, take it off. Use a mechanical watch, seek a mechanical watch. You don't want to be caught in the grid of the 5G. 5G, I'm not going to go on much with a political message, except to say that it is the most sinister, militarized weaponry the planet has ever seen. It interacts and works with satellites, 1 million electronic devices within 1 square kilometer, and a list this long of diseases and illnesses in every cell in the body. The very DNA of your body will be affected if you start putting on electronic devices on your body and go into electric cars. This is a concern. You should look into it. I'm posting a few things. Check us out on Trainers on the Bay Facebook page, and have a look into 5G and the effects before you start placing these things on your body, and even worse, on your children. Thanks for watching. See you next time.